Center in downtown Charlotte. The Nets taking on the Hornets. For Brooklyn, it's been a trying start to the season. Wins hard to come by. Tonight, they'll try to get back on course. Hornets, Nets. We'll be right back after this. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Now, it's no secret at the end of quarters, players will wait until just after the buzzer sounds to fire up heaves, so they won't hurt their field goal percentage. To encourage a nothing-to-lose approach on these plays, many say it's past time that the league only counts the makes in those situations. Kevin, kind of interesting.
Yeah, it is. Do it. Thanks, TA. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. The guard set is Irving and Curry. Ben Simmons is out there with Durant, and it's Claxton in at the 5 spot. And for Charlotte, the forwards are Hayward and Washington. All out there with Rozier, and it's Plumlee in at the 5. And at this point of the season, Greg, many coaches still are maneuvering their lineups, trying to find the right formula.
Yeah, especially the younger team. There's no real established pecking order, and guys can be wildly inconsistent from night to night.
Tip-off goes to Brooklyn. Irving against Rozier. Irving passes to Claxton. Off target at the rim. And so it's Hayward with it. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Rozier for 3. And it's Durant with the rebound. Simmons with it. Picked up by Rozier. Passes it to Claxton. Doesn't go for it. Plumlee with some nice D. Here's Hayward. And the layup's good off the glass.
Over the years, we've seen Hayward get stronger. He's packed on some muscle, and it helps him on these physical finishes.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Now here's Curry. He's definitely not pleased how he played against Washington.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Ball. No good off the back of the rim. The Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Outside, Simmons. Outside, Curry. Clock at 6. Irving finds Curry. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Outstanding focus from Seth Curry. Nice job there of staying in control of his shot, even with the contact.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
You know, his performance at the foul line this season might be the first thing he points to as a priority to improve.
Free throw good by Curry. During last offseason, the Hornets decided to part ways with their coach of the past 4 years.
Always a tough decision, and this is a critical time for Charlotte. They've got a tremendous young core. They think their time is now, and they want to make a bold move with the new hire.
Now here's Hayward to the paint. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. Curry kicks to Simmons. Rozier against KD. Hayward grabs the board.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here is Durant after Terry Rozier's basket. The kick out to Irving. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
You know, that goes back, I think, to playing with LeBron in their Cleveland days. Kyrie learned how to operate without the ball some.
Here's Rozier. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Outside, Ball. Back to Rozier. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Ball feeling it out a bit. Pass to Washington. Count it. Good.
You know, Washington brings terrific strength to his inside game. He plays with quite a bit of force and fought his way into that shot.
Irving against Rozier. The pass to Curry. To the middle. Here's Claxton. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And here are the Hornets now. It's a three-point game. Pass to Rozier. And here is Washington. Knocks it loose. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Brooklyn leading by 3. Stolen by Ball. Now Washington. Here's Rozier. And Simmons with the rebound. Here's KD. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Tell you what, that defense was physical, and yet Durant, with great balance and composure, just stayed with it.
For Charlotte, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Hayward finds Ball. The basket good off the assist from Hayward.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here is Irving. Passes it to Claxton. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
Hornets trail by 4. Rozier the pass to Plumlee. Curry against Ball. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Durant wide open. He fires. Gets the three-pointer to fall. KD's got 5 now.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Ball kicks to Hayward. Charlotte moving it around. Pass to Plumlee. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But, Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. For Charlotte, they might be the most electric team, Clark, in the NBA. Young and very exciting.
Yeah, I agree, Kevin. I mean, they're extremely potent, and they are exciting to watch. LaMelo Ball, man, he can do just about everything. The Hornets, a lot of fun to watch for sure.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
Well, KD still a net after asking for a trade. The team looked but didn't feel a deal was there. And Durant will continue to play, but you feel like this story could drag on until the trade deadline or beyond.
Talk about a high IQ baller. Durant read the pick and roll coverage perfectly there.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one.
Going against a conference opponent, one that outplayed them head-to-head last season, a chance for payback.
Now look at these two teams who seem to perhaps be on the verge. So these are those pecking order games where you try to get some separation.
Hayward looking over the floor. On the pass to Ball. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Ball's got 5.
Well, you got to love how quick Ball's shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
Right side, Simmons. And Curry has it in the corner. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Hayward against KD. Here's Washington, and the layup is good.
And, you know, Hayward's floor recognition and composure, really impressive. Knows precisely when to pass over to the open man.
Now, here is Irving. Pass to Claxton. Outside Durant. He feeds it to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Over Rozier. Irving misses. That's game for the Charlotte Hornets. It was a loss to the Grizzlies.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Brooklyn.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
No good on that one.
And after that trade request this summer, Kevin Durant's still a Brooklyn Net. The offers weren't enough to move the needle, and the decision was made to run it back. One thing's for sure. When you've got KD, you've got a chance.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Plumlee. Cody Martin comes in for Gordon Hayward. Oubre's checked in for Ball. And it's Dennis Smith in for Rozier.
For the Hornets, they have the memory of 2 straight play-in game losses hanging over their heads. That's a tough way to end any season. It should be fuel and motivation for them.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
McDaniels checked in for the Hornets. Hornets trail by 4. Clark, do you think losing a play-in game 2 years in a row has a lasting effect?
Oh, I think it definitely does, Kevin. Has to leave a bad taste in your mouth. To come so close to being part of the playoffs like the Hornets have is tough to handle and swallow. But it also, on the flip side, can serve as great motivation.
They recover it. Richards passes to Smith. And again, the Hornets missing. Nets leading by 4. Mills looking it over to the right side. Here's Claxton. He's got 6 out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Pass to McDaniels. Over Harris. Here's Richards. It's hauled in by Warren. The Nets have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. On the wing, Harris. Here's Sumner. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Down low to stop the drought, and the layup is up and in. And the Nets lead by 6.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Outside, Martin. Here's Richards. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
To the inside. Here's Sumner. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, you know, Mills is one of those energizing players who does a little bit of everything, including finding his open teammates.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. O'Neal's checked in for the Nets. Hornets trail by 7. Smith scanning the floor. Pass to McDaniels. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul. Shot from the inbound. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Boy, you can see the connection these guys have. They ran the play well. The defense had no idea how to deal with it.
Now here's Mills. Defense is right there. Now the pass to O'Neal. And it's blocked. Smith outside. And there's the feed to McDaniels. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And now just a 3-point Nets lead.
Yeah, and Smith doing a nice job getting his teammates involved. Terrific at spotting the open man.
Here's Mills. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Outside, Martin. Pass to McDaniels. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Warren. Nets leading by 5. Driving to the basket. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Charlotte's gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Outside, Martin. Passes it to McDaniels. O'Neal against Oubre. Smith on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Fires from the line.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Not one second chance bucket allowed. That is finishing off good defense.
Sumner's shot is off. Hornets trail by 5. Smith outside. Pass to McDaniels. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second. There's a minute left in the first quarter. Knocked away. It's stolen by Smith. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. And, you know, with his free throw percentage being where it was last season, it changed the way teams defended him. I mean, there were no easy baskets. He was going to get fouled anytime he got near the rim. They were going to make him earn his points at the line.
Smith hits them both.
Boy, the speed and shooting Smith possesses is dangerous. I mean, a speedy point guard who continues to get better.
Inside, Warren. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. The Nets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And the first one drops.
I think this guy, T.J. Warren, is underrated. I mean, he's a terrific scorer and is not afraid to be the go-to guy.
Both free throws good from Warren. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Hornets, trailing by 4. Now here's McDaniel. And here's Smith. 4 on the clock. Outside, Martin. Off target with his 3. Nets leading by 4. Mills with it. Kicks it to Warren. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, I tell you what, I love watching Warren match the defense's intensity and still be able to convert. This is a hard-nosed, really good offensive player.
The pass to Oubre. And again, the Hornets missing. And so it's Brooklyn with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
Clark, when they're evaluating draft prospects, we always hear about wingspan, arm span. How does that translate to the basketball floor?
Well, it's actually reach factor, Kevin. That's a huge component of defense, particularly when you're talking about guys switching all the time. So the ability to cover ground, to challenge shots from a distance, that's why wingspan is so important. And you think about it, multiple defensive player of the year, Rudy Gobert, perhaps has the longest wingspan ever recorded at the Combine.
Oubre out there with Hayward. Then there's P.J. Washington. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Rozier in at the point. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with. Here is Durant after the made shot from Kelly Oubre. Here's Irving. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Rozier to the paint. And Ball slams it in.
Well, you look at Ball, and I really think he excels more in the open court than he does in the half court.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Now Irving. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Wizards in Washington. Curry. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Hornets trail. Hayward on the wing. He kicks it to Oubre. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got 3 assists now in this one.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Durant against Hayward. Pass to Simmons. The kick out to Irving. Sinks the triple. Irving's got 5.
Always great from deep. I don't think Irving has gotten enough credit for how lethal he is from behind the arc.
Hornets trail by 3. Here's Rozier. Outside, Ball. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Irving surveying the floor. KD against Ball. And it's Irving missing.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
And after winning the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball was even better his sophomore campaign. He continues to grow his game.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And for LaMelo Ball's second year, Greg, where did you see him improve the most?
I think taking on more of a scoring load. Ball's points per game were significantly up. But LaMelo also improved his 3-point and free throw shooting numbers. So rounding out that offensive game will be important.
Now here's Irving. 5 points in the game. Stolen by Washington. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. Just 5 on the clock. Curry outside. Hayward with some nice D. So Rozier will bring it up for Charlotte. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Hayward outside. Oubre outside. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
The kick out to Irving. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
For the Nets, they come into this one following a loss to the Wizards in Washington. Here's KD. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. KD's got 7 points in the game.
What a unique combination of height, athleticism, and ball skills. Durant can make some unbelievable finishes because of it.
And the shot goes in. Now it's a 3-point Brooklyn lead.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Charlotte has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. A shot by Hayward, wide open, hits the 3-point bomb. Hayward's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Hayward's got such a quick release on the catch and shoot. Even before the ball gets to him, he's already making up his mind when he's going to let it fly.
And now here's Rozier, the fast break chance. And it's sent back by Irving. Now here's Simmons. He's coming off a 10-point game against Washington.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off it.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Durant, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward.
Boy, that's a tough take there by Durant. He gets off the shot, his finesse coming into play there, and he's able to draw the foul as a result.
The Nets have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
And he makes the first.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
Charlotte making a switch here. Plumlee's checked in. And both free throws good for Durant. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
Kept alive. Here's Rozier. Here's Washington. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got his third assist on the night. And here's Irving. He has 5. KD on the wing. Over Hayward. And Durant gets it to go. Durant's got 13.
You know, he started the game knocking down shots, guys, and now in the second quarter, he's taking it to another level.
Hayward passes to Washington. Outside ball. Got a piece of it. Simmons with it. Passes it to KD. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Hornets trail by 4. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Hayward. Kicks to Plumlee. And there's the pass to Rozier. Can't cash in from the high post.
You know, he looks a little off kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Curry gets the bucket.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
And the Hornets call time here. Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Nick Richards, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. McDaniels comes in for Gordon Hayward. Martin's checked in for Ball. And Smith's subbed in for Rozier. The Nets also changing it up. Warren's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Seth Curry. Now here's Plumlee. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Smith. And the shot is long. Nets leading by 6. Outside, Simmons. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, got to stay down on the pump fake. You've heard me say it multiple times, guys. When Simmons gets you in the air, the rest of it is easy for him.
The Nets have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. And he can't get the first one.
You know, Ben Simmons, so unique as a player. I think he's one of the few non-bigs who can actually dominate a game scoring below the foul line. Not just scoring, but with his passing, too.
Good on the second free throw. And the Hornets with possession here. 7-point differential. Smith kicks to McDaniels. Pass to Richards. Plumlee with it. To halt the run, and the layup is good.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Nets. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip.
You know, Harris is such an aggressive hunter of his shots. Puts a lot of pressure on the defense, and sometimes they get over-aggressive with him.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, Harris has become such a solid role player, guys. A knockdown shooter who really elevates the team above self.
And Harris drops them both. Here's Smith. 11 points for him in that last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And there really was a physical aspect of his performance that was off the charts. He was taking it right at him, and he just kept getting those calls and getting to the line.
Here's Richards. They trail by 7, and it's good, 2 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
To the middle, here's Durant, and it's sent back by Plumlee. Now McDaniels, 5 points in the game. Rebounded by the Nets. Simmons got 6 rebounds here tonight. Inside, here's Harris, and it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Harris has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Really rare to see a guy that's 6'11" have the kind of elite passing skills that Ben Simmons has. Really, really impressive.
Smith the pass to McDaniels. And here's Martin, guarded by Harris. Martin inside. Harris is there. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's his first trip to the line.
And last season, he was a 70% free throw shooter, something I'm sure he'd like to improve.
And, you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
Shoot 2.
And that one falls for Martin. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Brooklyn leading by 6. Harris kicks to Simmons. And the miss, not the best shot selection there. Charlotte has gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's Smith, and he lays it straight in.
A nifty ball handler with some crafty moves. Smith Jr. knows how to create scoring opportunities for himself.
Now, here is Irving. 5 points in the game. The dish now to Durant. Back to Irving. Poked away. It's stolen by Smith. And there's the call on Durant. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Picking up his second foul here. Has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Some changes for Brooklyn. O'Neal's checked in for Simmons. Edmund Sumner comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Mills in for Kyrie Irving. Here's Richards. Plumlee trying to break loose. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And the Hornets making a change here. Oubre's checked in. Nets leading by 4. Here's Mills. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Smith. 1:25 left in the first half. Left side, Martin. 4 on the shot clock. Connects on the 9-footer.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Mills. Harris has got 6 in the quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
58 seconds left in the first half of the game. Passes it to Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Room service dimes are fun to watch coming from Dennis Smith. An unselfish point guard and a solid passer.
Harris. And it's sent back by Plumlee. Smith outside. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Martin, the pass to Richards. It's good. This game is all even.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
Brooklyn's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Now here's Mills, covered by Smith, and the foul on Dennis Smith Jr. That's his first foul. Sumner kicks to Mills. Harris outside. Here's Sumner. And it's, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
What an ending to the first half. A buzzer-beating 3 to take the lead.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Nets. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Kyrie, they got themselves going in the second quarter. How do you get control of the game back?
It starts with not getting the ball out of the net. You know, we got to get stops, and it starts in that end. That's where it's really going to start for us. And we just got to continue to compete. That's all.
Kyrie, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside the Jet. That's Kenny Smith. The Diesel, that's Shaquille O'Neal. A lot of big-time action so far in this one. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He ended up with 15 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 assist. He's really stood out for them to this point. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
They came in prepared. The offense is firing on all cylinders. You love the pace, the flow. Very efficient. Valuing possessions is fueling their success right now. This is not a team you want to bet against, at least not tonight.
And big fella, your thoughts on the Hornets?
They can't be happy with their defense, allowing over 50% shooting. They need to be a lot more aggressive at that end of the floor. Get those hands up, move your feet. Do the Ernie shuffle. Bop, bop, bop. The Ernie shuffle. Bop, bop, bop.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Starting off the second half, here's Steve Nash's 5. The guard set is Irving and Curry. Durant is out there with Simmons. And it's Claxton in at the center position. The open shot, KD. And Simmons slams it in.
Simmons showing you a little bully ball right there. Playing with all-out effort. Rewarded with some second-chance points, too.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. The Nets have tremendous talent, of course, but there have been some challenges. Katie says, I know the fans have high expectations for us, but if you're a fan, you'll appreciate Nets basketball and what we're trying to build, and you'll follow us along this journey because you never know what may happen. Kevin, back to you.
Great. David, thank you.
Sneaking out to the corner. Can't lose LaMelo. He'll make you pay if you do.
Terry Rozier, that 2019 sign and trade changed his career.
You know, going from Boston to Charlotte, Scary Terry got an increased role with the Hornets, and sometimes that's all a player needs. He became a starter there, doubled his scoring average, and it was really a hand-in-glove fit for Rozier.
Pass to Richards. And Plumlee kicks the ball. There's the pass to Rozier. Over Irving. And it's Rozier missing.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Here's Curry. Durant in the corner. Outside Irving. Over Rozier. That doesn't go in either for Irving. And it's Ball in the corner. From the arc. That's good. And it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 5 assists in the game.
Tell you what, the competitive spirit of Ball, I absolutely love it. This guy is relentless.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 5. Here's KD. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here is Plumlee. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Rozier the pass to Plumlee. And it's denied. Rozier against Irving. Basket counts. Now it's a 5-point Nets lead.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And the Hornets call time here.
And after all the drama and wanting out, Kyrie Irving remains a Net. Feels like a bit of a farewell tour, but winning can heal all. And you never know what the future may hold, especially with Kyrie.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for Nick Richards. Here's Rozier. 3rd quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Looking to get back on track here. That one misses. The Nets go the other way with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Irving dishes to Curry. Just over 3.5 minutes through the 3rd quarter of play now.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Hornets trail by 9. Hayward outside. Now, here's Ball. 13 points in the game. Plumlee, the pass to Hayward. Rozier against Irving. Clock at 6. Pass the Ball. Shoots over Curry. Ball, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Simmons against Washington. Here's Claxton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Claxton's got the lead up to 11 now for the Nets.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
And the Hornets call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Kelly Oubre's checked in for Charlotte. Hornets trail by 11. Hayward outside. Passes the ball. Trying to get something going. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Ball's got 16 points.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Now here's Simmons. He has 5. Nets passing it around. And he banks in the layup. 7 points for Ben Simmons.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, she's so good at staying under control even when facing physical contact.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Washington passes to Rozier. Now here's Oubre. Hayward on the wing, stolen by Durant. Shoots it. Here's Claxton, and he jams it with authority.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And, GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Here is Hayward after the basket by Brooklyn. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Superb anticipation on that rejection, and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
So for the Nets, Joe Harris is checked in for Seth Curry. And it's Mills in for Irving. Shot clock at 3, and Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Here is Hayward. He's got 7. Over Durant, and Durant with the block.
KD's defense has really taken a huge step forward. I mean, excellent at blocking shots now, and he's a better help defender. Man, he's putting that reach to good use on the defensive end.
In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Nets.
They've made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
Boy, I've liked the defensive persistence, hounding the opposition and forcing mistakes. As a result, coming up with steals, too.
So it's the Hornets now, following the bucket by the Nets. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And for Terry Rozier, all of his efficiency numbers are way up the last couple years. Here's a guy who was just 37% from the field during his time in Boston.
And he makes the first. And the numbers of Terry Rozier, as you mentioned, they're getting better bit by bit, Greg.
Scary Terry's three-point shooting is way up. And that helps big time. With experience, Rozier isn't forcing things offensively, becoming a much better decision maker.
Dennis Smith, he's checked in for Charlotte. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth.
Hornets trail by 13. Outside, Ball. Back to Rozier. And here's Smith. Oubre outside. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range. And it's Durant with the rebound. KD's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Claxton. Stolen by Washington. Now Ball. Smith outside. Feeds it to Oubre. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Warren. Changes up, and it's laid in by KD. KD's got 6 points in the quarter.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Here's Ball. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. To the paint. Here's Washington, and it's blocked.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Claxton. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 3 assists in the game.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Ball, the pass to Washington. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. Here's Ball. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And he makes that one.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And here's Rozier. He brings it up for Charlotte. Trailing by 19. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Ball, the pass to Smith. On the wing, Rozier. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Cody Martin, he's checked in for Terry Rozier. And then for Brooklyn, O'Neal comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And Edmund Sumner's subbed in for Patty Mills.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Ball with it. He's got 16. Smith outside. Back to Ball. It's Washington high post. Smith up top. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
No matter what looks they get, They just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And here they go. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Brooklyn leading by 20. There's 1:38 left in the third. Warren kicks to O'Neal. Launches a three. Hornets with the rebound. Fast break now for Charlotte. Ball's running. And finished off by Oubre.
And you cannot leave anybody open on Ball's team because this guy is excellent at finding his teammates.
Katie against Oubre. Durant, the pass to O'Neal. Katie against Oubre. Shoots from 14. KD can't get it to go. Hornets trail by 18. Smith finds Martin. The pass to Oubre. Smith outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Washington. No good from outside. Nets leading by 18. Sumner passes to O'Neal. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Ball's got his 6th rebound on the night. Oubre, right side. The kick out to Ball. Lays it up and banks it in. Ball's got 18 points.
Ball's got a little more strength than you might think, able to muscle that time right through the aggressive defense.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Brooklyn. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Rozier's out there with LaMelo Ball. Then there's Oubre, and it's Hayward, and it's Plumlee in its center. So that's the lineup for Charlotte.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Here's Oubre. Second shot opportunity. It's good.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Clark, the hallmark of Oubre Jr.'s game is instant production. How hard is that?
Well, I tell you, it's very difficult, but some guys are wired to be just that. Microwave scores off the bench, and he does it. I mean, it's not easy, but he's fearless, and he's got a lot of game, which lends itself to him excelling in that role.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Now, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
One shot.
And that one misses.
You know, after suffering a grisly foot injury in 2017, nobody would have blamed Gordon Hayward if he walked away from basketball entirely.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
And what you admire about Hayward is his resiliency. He's had to battle to get back on the floor, and boy, is he still playing.
All credit to him, Greg. I mean, he's still contributing at a very high level, and just the sacrifice and the journey he's taken coming back from injury to be as productive as he is now. I mean, this is a guy you can still count on to get you big buckets when you need him. He's a real quality wing player.
No good on the free throw. And how exciting it must be to have LaMelo Ball, Clark, on your team.
Kevin, clearly one of the most exciting guards in the league. The anticipation was through the roof for Ball, and needless to say, I think he's lived up to it.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Now here is Harris. Passes it to Curry. It's tipped, stolen by Ball. Fast break now for Charlotte. Here's Hayward. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 9 assists now tonight. That was a second look at our Mobile One Drive. Amazing control on display.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
Oubre against Simmons. He dishes it to Irving. Over Rozier. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
You know, I like Irving's creativity, but also his discipline offensively. He'll take whatever's available.
Outside, Ball. Back to Rozier. It's sent back down by Simmons.
Active defense that time from Simmons, swatting down the shot with some force.
Harris outside. Over Hayward. Hornets with the rebound. Plumlee's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Oubre. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Ben Simmons.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
First free throw is good. During his childhood, Hurricane Katrina forced Kelly Oubre Jr.'s family out, and they had to move.
And the Oubre family moving from New Orleans to Houston. Kelly saying he still thinks about the day his family left NOLA. Feels lucky they found a new home.
The Nets making a switch here. Durant's checked in. He's off on the second. Nets leading by 15. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That is his first foul of the game. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Outside Irving. He kicks it to Simmons. Pass to Claxton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Yep, it counts. Claxton's got 12 points in just the second half. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. 17-point game. On the wing, Rozier. The kick out to Ball. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Hayward. Charlotte again missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
The shot by Curry, no good. The Hornets have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. On the wing, Rozier. Looking to end his cold spell. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got 5 assists tonight.
One of the things coaches like is aggressive players, and Rozier is that in spades.
Now, here is Irving. On the wing, Irving fires the 3. And Rozier pulls it down.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
On the 3 off target. Brooklyn leading by 15. And Durant puts up a deep 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Ball's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Hayward to the left wing. And Plumlee kicks the ball. Charlotte moving the ball around. Goes back up. Hayward can't hit. Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Curry passes to Simmons. He gets that one.
That's exactly what they like to see from Simmons, not taking a sideways or neutral approach. Instead, hey, let's go through that contact.
Hornets trail by 17. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Ball, the pass to Plumlee. Hayward with the ball. On deep. Hayward missing again.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
Plumlee with the steal. Fast break now for Charlotte. Hayward's running. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
You know, possessing outstanding height at his position, Ball excels at using that size and his body control to convert through contact.
Nets leading by 14. Now Irving. Curry outside. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Hayward. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Here's KD. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, you're scratching your head with how do you defend a guy like Durant. I mean, his length, his speed, ball handling, all allow him to draw fouls easily.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
Well, you look at Durant, and it's obvious. He feels like he's got so much more to prove. I mean, he's as driven a player as you'll find in this league. That's part of his greatness.
And both free throws good for Durant.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Back to Rozier. The 11-footer. That misses off the backboard.
Hey, he managed to execute the crossover nicely, but it doesn't mean anything if you can't complete the shot.
Simmons. Curry wide open. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on the roll and knock him down.
Hornets trail by 19. The pass to Rozier. Plumlee dishes to Hayward. Wants to get it to Oubre and does. Simmons with the defensive effort.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
They're doing well overall, but the turnovers have been the exception.
Yeah, it has been, and they've been able to overcome the carelessness to this point, but I'm sure the coaching staff wants that to get cleaned up right now.
And the Hornets making a change here. Washington's checked in. Now here's Ball. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Rozier, and stolen by Kyrie Irving. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Terry Rozier.
You know, I like how Irving also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
Warren's checked in for Ben Simmons. And so Irving nails both of them. And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
Now, here's Rozier. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Brooklyn. 22 is their biggest lead.
And, you know, Seth Curry has that shooter's mentality, which makes defenses uncomfortable. And that's part of how he gets these calls.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Curry.
And, you know, for Curry, getting into the league has been a battle for Seth. I mean, he's more established and playing with more confidence now.
First one falls for him.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Ball hits them both.
You can just see the promise Ball has. It's oozing out of him. Already a triple-double threat, and he rebounds it so well at his position. Man, the future's really bright for this young man.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2. That's good from Ball. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Nets leading by 16. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Charlotte has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Rozier. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Boy, good fundamental footwork that time by Terry Rozier to avoid the defender.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover numbers.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
This was a big game for him. There's no denying that. Coming off a bunch of losses in a row, they turned to him to break the streak, and he delivered in a big way. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
And during that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear Steve Nash talking to his team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And it's sent back by Plumlee. Washington finds ball. Hayward outside. Back to ball. Washington passes the ball. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Nets leading by 11. Outside Curry. The Nets working the ball around now. Irving can't get it to go.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Brooklyn's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, I tell you what, Kyrie is an absolute magician inside. I mean, it's obvious that he works on his finishing, but he works on big guy drills too. That makes him even more impossible to deal with. I don't know if we've seen a better finisher in the history of the game that's 6'5" or shorter.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Durant inside. Defended by Hayward. Drains it from beyond the arc. Irving's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
You know, his job is really to carry the load offensively, and that's exactly what Irving is doing tonight.
Hornets trail by 14. Ball up top. Guarded by Curry. Offensive rebound. It's tipped, and he recovers it. Warren against Rozier. That one wide left.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And it's Warren with the jam.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Charlotte calls timeout. They trail by 16. 1:33 left in the game. .133 left to play in the final quarter. Now here's Plumlee. Pass to Rozier. And here's Hayward. For 3. Just 5 to shoot. They grab their own miss. The kick out to Ball. Charlotte no good that time either. And it's Warren with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win
for the Nets.
the biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Jones checked in for Washington. McDaniels comes in for Gordon Hayward. Bouknight, he's checked in for Ball. And Maladon subbed in for Rozier. Then for the Nets, O'Neal's checked in for Durant. Thomas comes in for Curry. And Edmund Sumner's subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Now here's Plumlee. Dishes to McDaniels. Pass to Bouknight. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. The wide open look for Plumlee. Wide open shot is on the money.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Sumner.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
First one falls for him. So he gets them both. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. KD, a statement win. How satisfying is it for you?
It was fun. It was fun. We came out and played hard. Guys played together. And this is all that I expected, man. I'm glad that, we was able to get the win tonight. We're looking forward to the next game.
We're looking forward to seeing you out there again, man. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.